Hello! Welcome to ACOS the Urban Explorers channel. I'm glad you're here. Please don't forget to subscribe. Thank you. Nepal, the mystical kingdom of the Himalayas, where heaven and earth meet. Imagine standing on the roof of the world, a land where the sky is pierced by the tallest mountains on earth, where the incense from ancient Buddhist monasteries drifts through the crisp mountain air, and where Bengal tigers and rhinos roam freely in the depths of the jungles. This is Nepal, a country where the footprints of the gods can be found everywhere, where nature and spirituality exist in perfect harmony. Nepal is not just a destination, it's an experience, a journey that stays with you forever. It is home to Mount Everest, but also one of the most mystical and extraordinary cultures in the world, where every day reveals a new wonder. Breathe in the fresh, icy air of the Himalayas and watch the sunrise turn the snow-capped peaks into gold.
Visit Lukla Airport, one of the world's most dangerous airports, the gateway to Everest expeditions.
Walk the sacred grounds of Lumbini, the birthplace of Buddha, and feel the deep spiritual energy in every step. Embark on a wild safari in Chitwan National Park, where elephants, tigers, and rare birds roam freely.
Experience the adventure of a lifetime, from mountaineering and whitewater rafting to paragliding over the majestic lakes of Pokhara.
Nepal, the land of nature and spirituality. Nepal is more than just a country. It's a living legend where centuries-old temples, golden-domed stupas, and sacred Hindu and Buddhist sites form one of the world's greatest spiritual centers.
While Everest climbers reach for the heavens, monks retreat to the world's most peaceful meditation sites, seeking inner enlightenment.
It's a place where adventurers and spiritual seekers meet, each pushing their own boundaries in different ways.
Mount Everest, the roof of the world and the ultimate symbol of human endurance. Mount Everest, Sagarmatha in Nepali, Chomolungma in Tibetan, meaning goddess of the sky, is not just the highest peak on Earth, 8,848 meters, 29,029 feet. It's a symbol of human determination, ambition, and the raw power of nature. For centuries, it has attracted climbers, explorers, and dreamers, while also being the cultural heartland of the Sherpa people.
Everest Base Camp Trek, the most iconic hike in the Himalayas. Climbing Everest is reserved for the bravest and most skilled mountaineers, but the Everest Base Camp EBC Trek is a once-in-a-lifetime challenge that allows anyone to experience the magic of the Himalayas. What to expect on the Everest Base Camp Trek, a 12-14-day adventure that takes you through some of the most breathtaking landscapes on Earth. A flight to Lukla, one of the world's most thrilling airports, marking the start of your trek. A journey through the Khumbu Valley, where you'll visit traditional Sherpa villages and ancient Buddhist monasteries. An ascent to 5,064 meters, 17,598 feet, where you'll finally come face-to-face with Everest itself. Suspension bridges, glaciers, and towering peaks that will leave you in awe. The Everest Base Camp Trek is not just a physical challenge. It's a spiritual experience where the silence of the mountains, the vastness of the Himalayas, and the wisdom of the Sherpa people give you a completely new perspective on life. The Sherpas, guardians of the Himalayas and the true heroes of Everest. The Sherpa people are an ethnic group native to the high-altitude regions of Nepal, known for their unparalleled mountaineering skills and extraordinary resilience. Sherpas have been the backbone of Everest expeditions for decades, guiding climbers through treacherous terrains and freezing conditions. In 1953, Sir Edmund Hillary and Tenzing Norgay Sherpa became the first confirmed climbers to reach the summit. Since then, thousands have attempted the climb, but without the Sherpas, reaching the top would be nearly impossible.
Best time to visit the Everest region: March, May, spring season. The most popular season, with lush greenery and ideal weather conditions.
September, November, autumn season. Crystal clear skies and stunning views of the Himalayas' snow-covered peaks. Winter and monsoon months are less ideal due to extreme cold and unpredictable weather conditions. Not a mountaineer?
You can still experience Everest.
Even if you're not a climber, there are plenty of ways to witness the majesty of Everest. Helicopter tours. A breathtaking flight over the Himalayas with a landing at Kalapathar for the best Everest view. Namche Bazaar, the Sherpa capital, offering shorter, easier treks with stunning mountain views. Tengboche Monastery, a spiritual retreat with a panoramic view of Everest. Why is Mount Everest so special? It's the highest peak in the world, forever a symbol of human ambition and the power of nature. It's a life-changing adventure, both physically and spiritually. It's home to a unique culture, where people live in harmony with the mountains in one of the most extreme environments on Earth. If you've ever dreamed of touching the top of the world, then Nepal and the Everest region are where your dreams become reality. Kathmandu, the capital of chaos and mysticism. Kathmandu is not an ordinary city. It's a living museum, a maze of Eastern wonders, where the air is filled with incense, spices, and the mysteries of the past. Swayambhunath, Monkey Temple, a sacred Buddhist stupa on a hilltop, home to mischievous monkeys and offering breathtaking views of Kathmandu. Pashupatinath Temple, the holiest Hindu temple in Nepal, where cremation rituals take place along the sacred Bagmati River, a deeply moving and spiritual experience. Durbar Square, the historical heart of Nepal's royal heritage, filled with ancient palaces and temples. Pokhara, the jewel of nature. If there's one place in Nepal that soothes the soul, it's Pokhara. This lakeside paradise offers majestic mountain views, waterfalls, and one of the most incredible paragliding experiences in the world, gliding over the serene Phua Lake with the snow-capped Annapurna Range in the background. Summary: why Nepal is a land like no other. A paradise for adventurers, from Everest trekking to jungle safaris and paragliding. A spiritual heartland, home to Buddha's birthplace, ancient temples, and meditation retreats. A place of cultural richness, where Hindu and Buddhist traditions have coexisted for centuries. A land of warm-hearted people, where hospitality is sacred, and every cup of tea tells a story. If you're seeking an adventure of a lifetime, a journey that will transform your soul, Nepal is waiting for you. Are you ready to embrace the magic of the Himalayas? Chitwan National Park, the kingdom of wild animals. Nepal is not just about mountains. Chitwan National Park transports you to a completely different world, where you can go on a wild safari to spot rare Bengal tigers, Asian rhinos, and elephants roaming freely in the dense jungle. Jungle treks, elephant rides, canoeing, and birdwatching await you in this UNESCO World Heritage Site. Lumbini. The birthplace of Buddha Lumbini is one of the holiest places in Buddhism, where Gautama Buddha was born. The tranquil atmosphere, stunning monasteries, and the presence of pilgrims from around the world create a deeply spiritual experience. Nepali cuisine, flavors that awaken the senses. Nepali food is as diverse as the country itself. The authentic cuisine is a fusion of Tibetan, Indian, and Chinese influences, making every bite a new discovery. Momo, the legendary Nepali dumpling, filled with meat or vegetables, served with spicy chutneys. Dal bhat, the staple dish of Nepal, a combination of lentil soup, rice, and flavorful curries. Thukpa, a warm Tibetan-style noodle soup, perfect for chilly Himalayan evenings. Yomari, a sweet rice flour dumpling filled with sesame seed sugar syrup, a traditional delicacy. Why you must visit Nepal at least once in your lifetime. Nepal is not just a travel destination. It's a country where adventure, spirituality, and nature blend into one unique experience. This is a place where you can feel on top of the world yet deeply at peace with yourself. If the Himalayas call to you, if ancient temples fascinate you, if you seek a life-changing adventure, then Nepal will transform your life forever. If you're searching for a place that will remain in your heart forever, Nepal is the one. Nepal, the land of spirituality, gastronomy, and tradition. Religiosity in Nepal, the land of gods and people. Nepal is one of the most religious countries in the world, where spirituality is not just confined to temples but is present in daily life, the streets, and even in nature. Here, every stone, tree, and mountain is believed to have its own spirit, and the presence of gods is felt everywhere. Hinduism and Buddhism coexist in harmony. Nepal was the world's only Hindu kingdom until 2008, and today, over 80% of the population is Hindu, while Buddhism is the second largest religion. Interestingly, many Nepalis revere both Hindu and Buddhist sacred sites. Religion is a part of daily life. Walking through Kathmandu, you'll see temples and stupas on every corner, where people place flowers, incense, and offerings as part of their daily rituals. The Kumari, the world's only living goddess. Nepal has a unique tradition of selecting a young girl to be worshipped as a living goddess, Kumari. She remains a deity until she reaches puberty, after which she returns to normal life. The most important religious sites in Nepal: Pashupatinath Temple, the holiest Hindu temple in Nepal, considered a center for death and rebirth rituals. Swayambhunath, Monkey Temple, an ancient Buddhist stupa in Kathmandu, famous for its golden dome and playful monkeys. Lumbini, the birthplace of Buddha, one of the world's most significant pilgrimage sites. In Nepal, religion is not just a belief. It's a way of life, present in prayers, celebrations, and even in the simple act of walking down the street, where small shrines and incense burners accompany every step. Nepali gastronomy, a fusion of flavors and culture. Nepali cuisine blends Tibetan, Indian, and Chinese elements,
while also maintaining its unique identity. In mountain villages, food is simple and nourishing, while in cities, dishes are spicier and more diverse. Dal bhat, the ultimate staple food of Nepal. Nepalis often say, dal bhat power 24 hours, meaning a serving of dal bhat, lentil soup and rice, gives enough energy for the whole day. Dal bhat consists of lentil soup, dal, and steamed rice, bat, served with vegetable curries, chutneys, and pickles. It is a favorite among trekkers and climbers due to its high nutrition and easy digestibility. Momo, the most popular Nepali dish. Momo, a Tibetan-inspired dumpling, has become one of Nepal's most loved street foods. Types of momo: meat-filled, chicken, lamb, beef, or vegetarian, cheese, spinach, vegetables. Steamed or deep-fried, served with spicy tomato chili sauce. Thukpa, a bowl of Himalayan comfort, a hearty noodle soup with Tibetan origins, perfect for the cold Himalayan climate. Thukpa contains spicy broth, noodles, vegetables, and meat, a comforting dish after a long trek in the mountains. Summary: Nepal, a land like no other. Nepal is a land of adventure, spirituality, and cultural richness. Whether you're seeking mountain escapades, religious enlightenment, or authentic cuisine, Nepal offers an experience that will forever change the way you see the world. Explore the Himalayas, feel on top of the world at Everest Base Camp, discover centuries-old temples, experience the deep spirituality of Kathmandu and Lumbini, taste Nepal's delicious food, enjoy steaming momos, dal bhat, and thukpa. Go on a jungle safari, spot tigers, elephants, and rhinos in Chitwan National Park. If you are looking for a journey that will leave an everlasting mark on your soul, then Nepal is waiting for you. Chiya, the Nepali masala tea that connects people and cultures. If there is one thing you will find in every corner of Nepal, it's Chiya, the famous Nepali masala tea. It is not just a drink, it is a ritual, a communal experience, and a symbol of hospitality. Whether you are in a small mountain village, the bustling streets of Kathmandu, or a rest stop on an Everest expedition, Chiya is always present, steaming in cups, accompanying friendly conversations, and bringing families together. What is Chiya and how is it different from Indian masala chai? Chiya is the Nepali version of Indian masala chai, but with unique characteristics, stronger and spicier, as Nepalis use more ginger and cardamom. Thicker and creamier, since it is boiled longer on low heat, allowing the flavors to blend perfectly, often unsweetened or lightly sweetened with honey, so that the natural spice flavors stand out. The perfect Chiya recipe. If you want to bring the taste of Nepal home, follow this authentic recipe. Ingredients: 2 cups of water, teaspoon strong black tea, Assam or Nepali tea, 1/2 cup milk, or more for a creamier texture, and teaspoon freshly grated ginger, 4 to 5 crushed cardamom pods, cinnamon stick, 3 cloves, teaspoon honey or sugar, optional. Instructions: boil the water, then add the tea leaves and spices. Let it simmer for 3-4 minutes to release the flavors. Add the milk and continue to boil for another 5-7 minutes on low heat. Strain the tea to remove the spices and tea leaves, then sweeten if desired. Pour into cups and enjoy the flavors of the Himalayas at home. The social and cultural significance of Chiya in Nepal. Chiya is more than a drink. It is a ritual and a daily necessity in Nepali life. Tea is enjoyed in the morning and evening. A day cannot start without Chiya, and in the evening it serves as a relaxing way to unwind. A sign of hospitality. If you enter a Nepali home, the first thing you will be offered is Chiya, as it is a symbol of respect and welcome. Tea stalls everywhere. The streets of Nepal are lined with small tea shops, Chiya pasal, where people gather to chat, discuss politics, or simply relax over tea. The essential drink for high-altitude expeditions, trekkers and climbers rely on Chiya as a warming, refreshing, and energizing drink, essential for surviving the cold Himalayan climate. Chiya and the Nepali philosophy of life. Tea drinking is not just about taste. It represents a slow life philosophy, the belief that people should pause, appreciate simple pleasures, and engage in meaningful conversations. Chiya brings people together, and a single cup can lead to hours of discussions about life, the world, and everyday experiences. This is the true magic of Chiya. It is not just a drink, but a cultural experience that fosters deeper connections. Where to try the best Chiya in Nepal? If you visit Nepal, these places serve authentic Nepali masala tea. Kathmandu Tea House, Kathmandu, a traditional tea house where the best Chiya is prepared with authentic spices. Himalaya Java Coffee, Kathmandu, Pokhara, known as a coffee shop, but also famous for its excellent masala tea.
Everest Tea House, Lukla, Everest Region. On the way to Everest Base Camp, you can enjoy world-class Chiya while admiring the Himalayan scenery.
Pokhara lakeside tea shops. Sitting by the lake with a steaming cup of Chiya is the perfect way to experience Nepali life.
Why is Nepali Chiya so special? A bold, spiced flavor that warms you up and fills you with energy. A cultural and social tradition deeply rooted in Nepali hospitality.
A simple yet magical drink that can be enjoyed in a mountain monastery or on a busy Kathmandu street.
Drinking Chiya is more than just tea. It's a moment of reflection, connection, and mindfulness. If you ever visit Nepal, don't miss the Chiya experience.
One sip, and you will understand the mystical charm of the Himalayas.
The role of women in Nepal. Between tradition and modernity. Nepal is a traditional society where the role of women has gradually evolved over the centuries.
While their responsibilities were once limited to household and family life, today Nepali women are making progress in education, business, and politics. Traditional roles of women in Nepal. In rural areas, gender roles remain deeply rooted, and many women marry young to serve their families. Women in multi-generational households often care for elders and children, while also working in agriculture. Modern changes for Nepali women. In Kathmandu and major cities, more women are pursuing careers in education, business, and politics.
Women are prioritizing education, with many attending universities to gain independence and build careers. More Nepali women are entering the mountaineering world, such as Pasang Lamu Sherpa, the first Nepali woman to summit Mount Everest.
Women and religion in Nepal. Religion plays a significant role in the lives of Nepali women, as Hindu and Buddhist traditions influence their social status.
Many women participate in religious rituals, fasting, and festivals, such as Tej, a Hindu festival celebrating married women. Summary: Nepal, the land of contrasts and harmony. Nepal is a magical country where past and present, religion and modernity, nature and human civilization coexist in perfect balance. Whether it's the Himalayan peaks, the mystical temples, the spiced flavors of Nepali food, or the empowering stories of Nepali women, Nepal will always have surprises for those who visit. If you liked the video, subscribe.